In the beginning there was no sky and no earth. Nothing was formed. There was only water, two great rivers flowing calmly in the darkness. One was sweet and clear. This was Apsu, the father of all. The other was passionate and raging. This was Tiamat, the mother of the world. From these two, existence began. Tiamat was a magnificent and terrible woman, like a boundless sea. Her eyes were like dark waves, full of a deep mystery. But at first she was calm, a mother from whose heart many children arose. Young gods who filled the lands and the skies. Lamu and Lahamu, who were colorless and formless. Then Anshar and Kishar, who had cosmic forces in their hearts. As gods were born one after another, the world expanded. But with this expansion, so did the noise. The young gods were happy, laughing in the sky and dancing on the earth. But Apsu, who was old and desired silence, grew more and more annoyed by this tumult. One night in the darkness, he approached Tiamat and said in a deep voice, "These children of ours who roar day and night have stolen our sleep and peace. We must destroy them and return to silence again." Tiamat, with a motherly look full of kindness, replied, "How can I destroy my children? They are of our blood and flesh. Although noisy, they are a part of us." But Apsu, in silence, plotted. He wanted to destroy all the young gods when they were asleep. But among the children there was one who was wisest of all, Ea, Enki. He who could hear the sound of water and was familiar with magic, understood his father's plan. Before Apsu could do anything, she put him to sleep with a powerful spell. Then with a dagger of water, she killed her father. From Apsu's body, she built herself a magnificent palace. When Tiamat learned of Apsu's death, the world trembled. Tiamat, always kind, now took on a motherly rage. From her heart, she created monsters. Dragons with armor of shining shells, fiery serpents, winged lions, and creatures that no language can describe. Among all these creatures, she gave command to one, Kingu, who was like her new husband. She gave Kingu the tablets of destiny and said, "From now on you are the commander. With these tablets, you will control everything. Take our revenge." On the other side, the young gods, now without Apsu, were plunged into endless fear. They saw Tiamat advancing in the form of a great dragon with black wings and long horns, at the head of an endless army. None of them dared to fight her. In this darkness, Marduk arose. Marduk, the son of Ea, appeared among the gods with the stature of a mountain, eyes like lightning in the sky, and a voice that shook the earth. He said, "If I remove this danger from you, you will accept me as your ruler. I shall become the Lord of the gods." The gods, helpless with fear, all agreed. So they gave Marduk powerful weapons, a bow of gold, a magic net that could ensnare any enemy, and fierce winds that would tear apart the earth and sky. Marduk, ready for battle, rode a chariot of storms. With 4 mighty winds surrounding him, he rushed towards Tiamat. He found her in the midst of a great storm. Tiamat, who took the form of a huge dragon, with a skin covered with scales as hard as stone, opened her mouth and roared, "Have you come to fight me? Do you not know who I am? You were born of me, and now you have come to destroy me?" Marduk replied, "You are no longer a mother. You have become a destructive chaos. I will save this world from you." Then he sent the winds into Tiamat's mouth. The winds filled her mouth and she could not fight. Marduk shot an arrow with his golden bow into Tiamat's heart. The arrow passed through her heart and Tiamat fell to the ground with a terrible scream. Her huge body was lifeless, but Marduk's work was not yet finished. He divided Tiamat's body into 2 halves. From the upper half he made the sky, vast and starry. From the lower half he created the earth, with its seas, mountains, and plains. Marduk, after the destruction of Tiamat, reached Kingu. He defeated him and created humans from his blood. Marduk said, "Humans will be servants to the gods, so that the gods may be at ease and freed from their responsibilities." So Marduk became the ruler of the gods. He gave the world a new order, placed the stars in the sky, made the rivers flow, and set the mountains in place. From then on, he became the great god of Babylon, and his name was honored throughout the earth.